What's good, what's good, what's good? Para todos los que están escuchando, what's good? This is another episode of Puros Compas podcast. I'm here with my boy El Bardo.
What's good, compa?
He already just took a fucking hit on a special 420 episode, bro.
It's your birthday, isn't it, compa? Isn't it your birthday?
People were actually fucking wishing me a happy birthday on Facebook. I didn't know how to feel about that. Like, I was just like, is this a good thing or should I feel a little bit offended because they don't even know my birthday and shit?
I mean,
like, all you gotta do is press that button where it says about info or some shit, right? Like, about Renee's info. But it was cool. They were wishing me a happy birthday on 420.
But that wouldn't have been your birthday, compa. That would have been Renee's birthday.
Renee, you're right. My alter ego.
Your alter ego.
Happy birthday to Renee.
Feliz cumpleaños.
On today's episode, well, look, real quick, I just wanna. What are we smoking on? Can we announce her? What you got?
I really don't know. I got 2 fucking joints in my hand right now.
I did see that. Usted vino pesado a la verga, güey.
Este viene de the Thank You Bakery, ¿no? This one over here.
All right, so that's that Fat Cat OG.
Shout out to
Fat Cat OG, and then we have some Danky Bakery. Shout out to our sponsor, non-sponsor.
Yes, sir.
Or our main sponsor.
Official, non-official.
Yeah, Danky Bakery. Es que we had to tell her to cut down on them edibles because if you already heard the Robbie episode, estamos pa la verga.
Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. We were high
ya va a salir. By the time this is out.
Yeah. We're tomorrow from today.
From actual day.
From actual
421.
421. Today's 420. It was a 420 ass fucking episode for sure.
Oh yeah. So on today's guest, so I kind of was explaining it to you, compa, earlier because when I first reached out to, well, we had been trying to reach out, or we did reach out. Nomás que se entiende que, you know, right now scheduling can be very conflicting with work and fucking singing and everything. Y para que sepa, la gente ya están agarrando el pedo. This episode, I don't know, about 7, 8, 9. We are going to have a lot of musicians, so we are going to talk a lot about music on this Guac Pod. I just called it Guac Pod on this podcast. But on today's episode, I'm excited because we were trying to get the whole band for the Guac Pod. Y no se pudo, luego nos cuentan ahorita por qué no. But we have 2 guests. And our second guest, I'm going to start with him real quick, is somebody that's going to be here often para que también se acostumbre la gente, güey. Sí.
Sepan quién es.
Para que no tenga ningún pinche detalle en decir, Roby, tú sin bastermame vino esta pinche noche, güey.
No, güey, la gente ya va a decir, este güey otra vez. Este pinche gangoso otra vez. No, casi ya la neta ya voy a cobrar, güey, ya.
No, ahí está.
Put me on the payroll, bro.
Entonces ya cambiaron las cosas.
You gotta put me on the payroll, casi.
Primo, como dicen, es para la pinche promoción, primo.
Sí, para subirles aquí el rating, aquí a la verga, mi compa. No, casi saludo para toda la gente por aquí que está sintonizando. Obviamente, casi you know I'm part of the fan, bro.
Man, hell yeah.
And this is my 3rd time, maybe, ¿verdad? 3rd time, maybe.
Well, your 3rd time, but we only are gonna do 2 because the first one we had to redo.
Scraps, remember?
Yeah, but technically, yeah, you know.
Cause you don't even remember no more. Happy 420.
So yeah, casi saludo para toda la gente. This 420 special.
Usted, ¿no?
It's a 420 special.
Sí, cierto.
And then también está celebrando anniversary el casi hoy.
Claro.
Es el día de San Snoop. I don't know if you guys
San Snoop.
San Snoopy.
Can I get a gram or something like that, right? Dice el pinche meme. We also want to fucking shout out to what we are officially calling them the smoking section.
The smoking section. It's heavy
the snappers.
Today. The snappers. Snap for yourselves,
a little snapping for yourselves, motherfucker. No, you guys are the snappers.
This motherfucker
aquí no se aplaude, aquí es pinche snappers.
Snap for him.
Oh, you know, a brand new snapper. If I'll call him the big red snapper, LJ.
Yes, LJ.
LJ's up in this bitch.
Okay.
Shout out.
Our boy Z-Man.
Mr. I'm back.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
Gang.
Samuel L. Jackson right there.
That motherfucker threw up gang signs y todo el pedo. Said gang.
We have fucking...
You could tell he's from the south side away.
He's a Southsider.
Right?
He's the only Southsider.
Busting.
Oh, no. Edgar over here. Sorry, bro. I was barely going that way. So, Tocayo. Everybody calls him just Tocayo. And then, of course, on the sound, like, as always, is our good boy, Jose Cermeño. Everybody knows his first and last name. Pero bueno, voy con el guest, bro. You already probably heard him laugh in here real quick, but today's main guest, along with Robert, is alguien que hemos querido tener, como le dije, con agrupación, pero it's our good friend Iván Escot.
Saludos,
What's good?
saludos.
Oh,
You gave some snaps.
Ahí es todo.
Hey.
Making me feel welcome already, compa.
Also, you know what, bro? Out of my corner of my eye, we also have a special guest, Snappers Angel.
Bodokis! Yes! Bodokers!
I didn't want to be like, pussy. You didn't even mention me.
Nah, fuck that. Beta Bestia.
But Dogs is here.
Bodokers.
Don't let Juan Marin listen to this, though, because we're not smoking, cousin.
No.
No, he doesn't like podcast.
Yeah.
He doesn't like
He doesn't like
podcast.
podcast either.
Hello, broskies.
Como
El
dice el compa
podcast.
José. Como dice el compa
Shout out to
José.
my compa Jose Medrano,
Yeah.
bajo llave.
Shit,
He always spells it out, podcast, with a T.
Pot with a T. I don't know if that's on purpose.
Cuzzy, what if we just do we just do personal, bro? Bro, me están lloviendo. Hey, joints from
Saludos
all
por
over the
donde
place. I don't
quiera.
even know where to pass them. Is this yours?
Pues ya que chingado.
Yeah.
But my boy Ivan's here with us, bro. I had been trying to get him on prior. I know that he's busy as shit working, bro, pero se nos hizo hoy, güey.
A huevo.
Se nos hizo hoy
No,
con mi
but
boy
thank you.
Iván.
Gracias por invitarme por ahí, compa. La neta, I had been wanting to come and try this out también. And you did call me a while ago. No más que pues sí. La chinga ya y uno también pues se me pasa la chingada, pero today's a special occasion, 420.
Yes,
Me habló
yes.
compa Ravi, bro, and I'm like, man, ahora sí se va a hacer porque se va a hacer.
Hell yeah.
So thanks a lot for having me. Shout outs to all the people listening y todo el pedo ya saben qué rollo. También otro little announcement por ahí estamos celebrando the 50th anniversary.
Ow! 5
The
years of
Yardigans?
yeah,
Los Yarderos, yes.
Hell yeah.
Fitting 420, Los Yarderos Verdes, 420.
You get usually le pusimos anniversary. Usually this is when we would start playing, like for the la temporada.
Yardero season.
Yeah.
After the break, yeah.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Yarderos season at 420. We started 420. So compa Ivan, compa Ramoncillo. Actually, man, I had asked Ramoncillo to come, bro.
I know, you told me. Y luego?
Oh, we're gonna have to throw him under the bus, Ivan, with his story. Ramoncillo's got he's the we call him the Yardero Mayor, bro. And then we'll tell you right now why.
La tiene bien escondida.
We'll tell you right now why. But actually, Ramoncillo was supposed to come instead of myself, pero he's working third shifts. Ahorita le dijo, no puedo,
Those are
güey.
tough third shifts.
Yeah, bro.
You do some
Yeah.
crazy hours too, though. De vez en cuando, ¿da?
My shit changes. It switches up a lot. Y pues sí, a veces hay que empezar like a medianoche. That's why it's kind of tough to make these outings. But como te digo, today, since this is a special occasion, you get that special little energy. That
Yeah, no, hell yeah. Hay que darle.
Dice lo verde es vida.
Mañana, pues ahí a ver, cruzamos el puente.
A ver cómo
Pues,
chingado le hace
ay,
mañana para despertar a la
No
chingada.
pasa nada.
Para la gente que está escuchando y que de casualidad tal vez no puede ubicar a Iván, because just you might be a youngin and whatnot, like these 19-year-old kids here, but he's gonna give you more info right now. Pero a lo que yo me acuerdo, pues para mí es un de los cantantes que salió on the scene crazy, cause I still remember when Ivan came out on the scene with Estilo Especial. He was one of the main singers for Estilo Especial, for everybody listening, and it was this unique big ass fucking booming voice way out of nowhere. Literally out of fucking nowhere, bro.
Yep.
But
Well, cause you said he sang with us with Azteca one
Yeah, I
one time.
remember.
I don't remember
You
that.
did,
shit.
right?
time ago. I have a faint memory of that, yeah, bro. Yeah,
What?
it was at Polish Highlanders, I think.
I always fucking tell him. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think that he might have sang twice. One at Polish Highlanders, for sure, with a family member que te hizo segunda. I always tell you that.
Okay.
And then the other one was at another one with Azteca as well. Both of them with Azteca. But it was a private. We were playing on the floor. That's how I remember, like, that particular private. I remember I went up to him, bro, and I'm like, bro, what are you singing with, and why are you not singing with someone else?
¿Tú qué pedo?
Yeah. No, después cuando te vi allá en la quinceañera de mi primilla, you were with Banda Real, I think, at that time.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a quinceañera. That's when we were on the floor. That's when you told me, you're like, dude, like,
Oh,
what are you doing?
that
Like,
might be it. You're right.
Singing in a band or whatever. I'm like, nah, not really. Ahí le hacía la mamada nomás, pues. Me gustaba, siempre
Bro,
estaba que sí, que no. Pero
Were you like
nunca
a
le entreví.
DJ or no?
Yeah.
You were
yeah.
like a DJ,
My
right?
high school
DJ.
Yeah. That's how I met Jesse, el grandote.
What was your DJ name?
And Tice.
You're so enticing.
Yeah.
Damn.
It worked,
Yeah, esa
obviously.
me
Look at
bautizó
that.
mi compa. Saludos a mi compa Gil.
Ah,
me dio el
word.
nombre.
Envious.
Envious
one.
Ese
Sorry, bro.
mero.
Sorry about that. you gotta put the one, bro.
Yeah, bro. Back in those days, yo le quería entrar and he's the one that kind of gave me the little nudge, put me onto music and kind of showed me the ropes. Y al último, pues quedaba el nombre y yo pues no podía pensar en nada y compa que yo me bautizó. I'm like,
So was that like your first music experience as far as like performer wise?
Performing wise, I think, yeah, bro. I had always jammed out like my dad and his boys.
Because your dad's a musician.
My dad's a musician. My dad's a musician. He played the bass. Cuando él se juntaba a pistear con sus compas, yo me iba con él y empecé a tocar la batería, pero sporadically. Like a veces sí, a veces no. When I got into high school, I got into the DJing, and that was really my initiative into music.
High schoolish.
High schoolish, yeah, sophomore year, por ahí.
Where'd you grow up, bro?
Where'd I what?
Where'd you grow up around? What area?
Back of the Yards way. Then after back of the Yards, we moved a little bit over towards like 43rd and Western, Brighton Park, I think.
Yeah.
Por ahí, and then over where we're at by 54th and Neighbors. So pretty much back of the Yards, yeah, in Brighton Park.
Yeah, fucking back of the Yards. That must have been. Was that a little rough or what?
Ivan, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
So you played drums before the DJ?
Yeah. I started playing the drums before the DJ. Pretty basic. Te digo, un primo me empezó a enseñar y le di como un año, 2 años, luego no hice ni madres. So ahí se quedó. And then así, le seguía para allá y para acá. I always kind of felt like I wanted to do something. I just, needed to find a way in.
Don't beat you later.
No, when I met you guys, bro, when I seen you guys performing, and it was a bunch of young guys, and I wasn't used to that kind of shit.
That was with Real, you mean? Or with
Yeah,
Azteca?
with Real.
With Real. You
With
know,
Real.
yeah.
That's when I started more paying attention to the whole little scene. Like, I wasn't even aware there was a scene, bro. I was more into the house music and into that kind of shit. So I wasn't aware that there was a norteño scene.
Like a music scene.
Yeah, like that.
Hell.
When I would met you guys, yo quedé like, estaba cagado. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's a bunch of good-ass musicians. Y cazadores, bro. En ese tiempo también I seen cazadores, and I was like, holy shit. These guys jam hard. And it started inspiring me, getting me into wanting to do that.
And your dad, obviously, ellos eran norteñito, pues. So you were raised amongst norteño music.
More of a norteño background, yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, more acordeón y así. Ramon Ayala is all the basic shit growing
Kind of
up.
what you grew up on?
Yeah. My dad, lo que ellos tocaban era de violín, bro. Puro Michoacán.
Ah, bueno.
Se llamaban los gorriones de Michoacán, vale.
Yeah, salud pa Don Lencho. He's probably gonna listen to this podcast, bro. Don Lencho,
Saludos.
Don Lencho, pero la neta, this guy's dad, güey, una chulada, like, just, humilde, Michoacán, like, bien noble y into music, bro, like hardcore into music, bro, like, yeah, bro.
That's
like,
my right-hand man, bro.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy, like how he would always follow me everywhere since Estilo, right?
Yeah.
And I felt like he liked the vibe, right? Like he was a musician and he wanted to see what's up. And it was kind of cool to share that shit with him, to have him out there so many times with me, And even to this day, a veces se avienta el viejón y se va con nosotros.
Oh shit! So he would go to the gigs with you.
Yeah, he would go to the gig.
shit.
A lot of the times, people
badass.
thought he was the manager. He would show up with his tejana and his fucking
well.
cocodrilo jacket.
Hell yeah.
Oh, is this el manager? Like, yeah.
Damn.
Le pusieron, ¿qué le puso Don Lencho?
Fly, bro.
Fly, yeah,
Johnny
it's
Many
Fly.
Days.
Shout out to Fly.
Le puso Don Lencho because, como dice Ivan, bro, llegaba con su pinche tejana, con su chamarra de Lorenzo de Monteclaro. That's where it comes, Lorenzo de
Bien
Monteclaro.
gordita, cortada aquí al cinto, bro,
Gangsta, güey, Like,
Oh, yeah.
así, güey, de rancho, güey, humilde, chingón, Don Lench.
Casi, ¿cómo anda usted? I see you rolling, pero fúmele.
Aquí están lloviendo pinches joints para donde quiera.
Una chingada, de repente como que...
Me estoy ahogando ya.
Ya no lleva dónde chingada esconderme ahorita la chingada. Bro, I remember when you fucking joined Estilo and you were a little bit like in shock way, right? Like I remember you
Big
describing it to me like, like just like you said right now, like I didn't know this music scene existed, but you fucking went through that motherfucker like 100. O sea, you and the group, obviously, right? When you guys came out, cuzzy, Estilo Especial, era otro pedo, güey. And that's why I wanted to have Estilo on the Guac Pod, because, and I had told Hector, shout out to Hector if he listens to this, like,
Peter.
Saludos.
Oh, yeah.
le dije, al fin del día, I don't want you to think, obviously, this is all praising you guys. Like, for me, Estilo did some stuff that fucking at that time, you think back, like nobody was really doing those things, way. You know, from the music selection to fucking modern photography to, you know, fucking the recordings. It was just some great shit, you know.
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought it was to the tocando entre semana, que en aquel entonces no existía, güey. And next thing you know, I'm like, oh shit, Estilo's at Wads, like on a fucking Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, packed this shit.
Bro, I've been seeing, no, bro, like tocamos when we first started, bro, tocamos todos los días, bro.
7 days a week.
Todos los días,
We'd be
bro,
at
yeah.
practice on a Tuesday. They would call us like, hey, can you guys be here at 10? Like, fuck it, you guys down? Yeah, let's go. Y todos jalaban, bro.
Yeah.
Una chulada.
I remember that. Yup.
Everyone was on the same page right in the beginning.
Yeah, güey.
And I think that had a lot to do with it.
Fuck
bro.
yeah, güey.
Todos jalaban bien parejito and we teníamos ganas.
Sí, güey.
It was cool.
Había unidad, güey. It was cool, güey. I remember but that's where I met Ivan, güey.
Yeah.
That's where I met Ivan and Ramón.
Allí en Estilo.
Ahí con
So
Estilo,
prior,
güey.
nunca.
Yo igual como usted, casi, I had never seen this guy or anything. I remember Hector.
it, bro.
Yeah, bro. I remember Hector. He showed me a recording. You was a recording or it was like a live?
No,
El Niño en la Tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yes.
Recording the attic right there, Don Lenchos.
Yeah, güey. Well, he showed me that. He's like, hey, güey, check this guy out. No sé qué tanto, güey. I'm like, no mames, güey, it's sick, güey. So then when we get to practice, güey, it was still huevos con chorizo.
And how did Hector find you? Sorry, real quick, cuz I'm just.
No, hell yeah.
Hector? I mean,
Yeah. Or who found you as far as for the Estilo?
Hector. Yeah, Hector.
Okay.
I know Hector. He was with one of my cousins, bro. He was dating one of my cousins.
Okay.
Back when I was a shorty, bro. I was like a 13, 14, right around there. And that's when I wanted to play drums. So él andaba con mi prima y ella me lo presentó. It's like, oh, you know, he's a drummer. And that's how we started talking, and he was cool as fuck, bro. And he started taking me out back with Grupo Quien. I don't know if you remember.
Of course,
Grupo
that's
Quien.
where but you were 13, 14 back then.
Yeah.
A la madre.
Y me iba con él, me acuerdo, bro. Yeah, me iba por allá, Mother of Sorrows or whatever.
Grupo Cumbiero, like.
Yeah.
Grupo Quien.
No, yo
Mother
lo
of
que quería era
Sorrows,
música,
José
güey.
Cruz de la Torre.
Yeah.
Teque.
Blue Island.
Era Blue Island, ¿cómo chingados no?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Y en el Boston para rematar.
Yo. Hey, cuzzy, qué ventazo se da, güey. 50 people. I remember it was in the basement.
In the lunchroom, cuz
Yes.
it was like the fucking lunchroom at Mother of Sorrows. Era como cuando entrabas ahí, güey. Era como si estás viendo the reenactment of,
No,
you know, The
mames.
Conjuring.
Sí, cause it's weird, bro. Like, they just turned the lights off. I remember they just turned the lights off. Y órale, cabrón.
It was in Blue Island.
Y luego Grupo Quien was always there, right? Yeah.
Grupo Quien, with a
Shout out
K.
to the Marcus
K.
family.
Yeah, big shout out. So then that's how he pretty much knew of you and shit.
Yeah, so we kind of kept hanging out off and on throughout the years hasta que él empezó con horóscopos.
Yeah.
Right? So he dipped off, I did my thing, and yo dejé de tocar un ratillo. Ya cuando empecé otra vez, that's when he was coming back from horóscopos, I guess. And I had sent him that recording of Niño de la Tuna. Like, check this out. Like, I told him I think I want to start doing this
Pero ya
shit.
andabas tocando entonces?
Andaba ensayando con grupo, but we wouldn't like get gigs. We would get gigs like with the family, bro.
Was that
charging,
like your
$200
pops?
an hour. Well, yeah, guys
like-
from the neighborhood.
Was that
pues.
the Reparo one or no?
Yeah, Reparo
Okay.
Norteño. Entonces, cuando lo empecé allí, dije, pues deja calarle a ver qué pedo. You know, at least para aventarme una vez, para quedar satisfecho de que calé de hacer algo.
How old were you there, bro?
Right there, yeah, I had my daughter already, bro. So I think I was like in my 20s, like 22, 23. So es cuando dije, fuck it, let me try it out. Y de pura chiripada, güey, I just sent Hector that video. En ese tiempo ya existía huevos con chorizo, but I didn't even know. I didn't even know who they were or anything about them. Yo le mandé eso a Héctor para que so he could give me feedback. And then he's like, hey, why don't you come to one of the practices? Me invitó en la chingada a ver qué pedo. Y así that's how I joined the Estilo. I went to one of the practices. We jammed out, and at the end, Hector's like, hey, I talked to my brother, and he said, it's cool, like, you could probably help us out and shit once in a while. And I was like, hell yeah. I was like, what? Yeah. It's like, fuck yeah. Y así empezó el pedo. I went from 0 to 100, como dices. I was just trying to get in, and thanks to them.
You're trying to get a foot in. You got all in right there,
Yeah, next thing I know, we're doing V Live once a week and shit.
bro. And that was as huevos con chorizo still, right? In the beginning, it was
Right in the beginning, it was. I think it was like the first, 5 gigs, Rob? 6 gigs? or was it a little bit longer?
Bam, pero la neta yo no me acuerdo, güey. But it was a few gigs de huevos con chorizo.
Yeah.
And then you guys decided to take it on the.
Yeah, después ya.
Yeah, that's when Rix and Ramon came in, right? When
Yep.
we decided to go go out and make it the real
Yeah,
deal.
güey. But there was a few, yeah, maybe like 5-6, bro. Because it was like good. It was a couple months, güey. Because we wouldn't play that much, güey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't.
Because everyone at that time, I think you guys were doing that like in the winter.
Yes.
Like when back in the day, the winter was
Yes.
slow season.
Yep.
Now it's like
Yeah.
fucking les vale verga, güey.
Yeah,
No pedo
era el plan.
ahorita.
Fíjate, lo de huevos con chorizo. Sí, cierto, güey.
Lo
Sí, bro.
respetan ya.
Sí, cierto. Lo de huevos con chorizo, güey. The idea was to play Heavy Live, güey, to open Heavy Live
On Wednesdays,
on Wednesdays. Why? Gans, ya ves, biche Gans.
of course. Shout out Gonzalo.
Gans was like, let's make así de corridos y ese pedo, güey, cuando empezaban los corridos, que el del Chapo y todo ese rollo. Entonces, he's like, dice José Luis que nos mete a V-Live, because José Luis was the owner back then,
yeah.
de V-Live. Nos mete to open on Wednesdays. So that's how it started, bro. We would play corridos and just así, just for the fun y ese rollo. Y luego Rojas ya ves que hacía también sus eventos y esas islas y la verga y así ese pedo. So ahí se empezó a desparramar el pedo. So we recorded a little live session y luego ya fue cuando entró Ivan. Y Ramoncillo wasn't in yet, right? No, Ramoncillo wasn't in.
Yeah,
the
he came
beginning.
in like after 7 or 8.
It was Eddie.
Oh, Fast Eddie.
Eddie Speedy. Yeah, Fast
Speedy,
Eddie.
yeah.
Fast Eddie's the DJ, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was him.
Speedy.
It was him. Yeah, it was him.
Oh, yeah, I fucking do remember.
En veces iba Gonzalo cuando estaba, en veces iba él en bajo sexto, y luego it was me in the tuba, and then Hector on the drums. Y yeah, bro, that's when this guy came in. Boom.
Yeah,
Out of fucking nowhere, bro.
Nowhere, way.
I'm telling you, but that's why I think I remember it so like vivid way, because I just remember like, what the fuck? Where did this guy fucking? I mean, I had already known him, but we never exchanged numbers back. We didn't exchange landline numbers back in the day or anything like that. So ya cuando salió el pedo, and I'm like, damn, pero, o sea, big voice, todo el pinche pedo, güey.
Yeah, güey.
Y se acoplaba con machín con Fly, que también era otro pedo, you know. I mean, Fly had just came out of Potrillos, did it?
Yeah.
Was that right when he came out, right? So for him, it was also different. You know, I hope to have Fly on eventually on here, bro.
Yeah, Fly is funny,
Fly's a
güey.
character, bro. Una chulada ese vato.
Johnny Many Days.
I think I'm gonna have Fly.
Shooting me, baby.
Well, because Nacho. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I remember that.
Shoot me, baby.
Nacho had reached out to me when we did the Potrillos. He's like, hey, me and Fly want to go on. We got something to say. I'm like, all right.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, we'll have you for the con Puros Compas. Like, this is like the X-rated version of it. But yeah, I mean, those were good times. Y aparte de que, I want you to also, real quick, nomás platícame como si, like, I like hearing when, when did you realize que era otro pedo, güey? Like, when you were like, holy shit. I mean, I always try to explain, and maybe you can side with me or not side, but like, I always feel that, dealing with fucking popularity is something different too, eh? O sea, because you go from 0 to 100,
Yeah.
and you go from people like, holy shit, you're the shit. At the
Yeah.
beginning, yeah, you can, but I mean, did it affect you in any way? Like, did you feel like it did?
I think afterwards, once you kind of realize, once you go through it, and then when it starts going away, you kind of like really see shit for what it was, kind of.
Yes.
But yeah, bro, in the beginning, no, like zero expectations, right? All I wanted to do was like perform at V-Live and should be on that stage and see what it sounded with that type of sound. Next thing I know, everyone knows me and shit. I'm walking through Merenderos, everyone's tapping me, trying to say what's up to me, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, empiezan a llover tragos. You never got to pay for shit. And shit like that, bro. It got to the point, bro, where I would go to the mall and people would recognize me at the mall, like Estilo Especial, and I was like, holy shit, we're a local band.
Yeah.
I got free shit at the mall.
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I was tripped out. To me, I was like, what the fuck is this? Yes, it was fun. It was a good time. But when did I start noticing it?
Or do you feel like you might have noticed it till afterwards when
No, I
Okay.
did notice it right away. Like I'm not sure exactly when, but a couple of months in, bro, because it just
it was
so
fast.
quick.
Yeah, it was fast as shit.
It went so quick that we were so popular so fast, and fuck, I feel blasted now. Ya se me está olvidando.
Happy
We call
Verga.
it the truth
He
serum.
was like, yeah.
Let me pass this shit on. I feel like I'm trying to think and I can't anymore.
That's that.
I know that feeling.
Which one was that one? Okay,
I know.
pedo.
What is it? This is Robbie's.
Which
Yeah,
one
that
did
was
you
the-
sabotage
that was
me?
A ver.
Yeah, he
That was,
didn't even tell, man.
That's the Gator breath.
Gator breath.
Yes.
Gator
Jungle
breath.
Boys.
I got my
Jungle
way from
Boys, yeah,
California.
because he didn't tell.
Cause you didn't tell us. You gotta
didn't tell us what
give
was
Oh,
smoking
shoot.
on, cuz.
Man, bro, today we're smoking good. We're smoking some
over there
Jungle Boys.
He's over there
Some
stunning
Gator
with
breath
his,
number tray.
There's something about Gator breath
With
every
his
time I
fuck-
fucking.
And then there's another
the
one,
one?
Florida
That's the one you
Sunday,
like?
number 18. Puro Jungle Boys. Shout out.
Check out Cuzzy's fucking strobe light tray over there.
Hell yeah, Z-Man, bro.
Heavy.
You got
The Z-Man.
Oh, okay, that's
going.
Z-Man's. Damn.
That's the Z-Man.
So yeah.
Yeah, sound
Ah,
guys.
salucita. Shit, that one is fucking. It's got a different taste too, cuzzy. That motherfucker. Is
It
that the
is
same one in
different.
your hand right there,
Oh yeah.
or is that the other
I
one?
got this one from this side.
Oh shit. I don't know. What is that?
Ya van a
Fat Cat?
empezar a llover otra vez.
Ahí viene otra vez pinche
A
lloviendo.
ver si esta me acomoda.
Estos güeyes se salen a cagar y luego regresan rellenos de pinche mota los cabrón. Bro, so then we go into the fucking I've always and we've had ironically us three, we've had not many, but we have had some good sessions before where we talked about the Estilo times and you know, we talked about present time and I know you guys have the Yarderos, but I also want to con los dos, I kind of quiero aprovechar, güey, because of the Estilo episode. Hopefully we do it anyway, but if we don't, aprovechar ahorita and kind of ask you guys, like, thinking back on it, and I know we're skimming through it, right? But thinking back on this many years later, todo el pedo, is there anything that could have gone different? Because technically, I know that Ivan, you ended up staying for a while, and then you got out before, right, Cuzzy?
Yeah.
So then, like, is there anything that maybe would have, si hubiera pasado algo diferente, different results? Do you feel like, shit, maybe it ended too early? Like at the end, I don't know. I don't recall if you stayed hasta el mero último or what exactly happened. Also,
Kinda, yeah. Pues al último se quedó, I think, my cousin Georgie. And,
Boo Boo, right?
yeah, Bubucito. Shout outs to my compa.
Boo-boos.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as anything different, nah, man. I mean, I can't really say we gave it our shot. We had a badass band. It was fun, but I mean, as far as anything that could have changed or been different, I mean, I really can't think of anything. I was too inexperienced to really know. I was just kind of enjoying the ride at the time, you know?
How many total years were you there then, bro?
Man, unos 5 mínimo.
Sí, fue una buena cantidad.
Sí, bro.
Yeah.
At least 5, bro, yeah. And it was like my first 5 years in music. you know?
Yeah. That was like fucking, in a way, like, when you go and you play in the big leagues right away, bam, rookie year, boom, 5 years de putazo, güey, kind of thing.
Yep.
Porque it was consistent as fuck for you guys. It's not
It
like,
was.
it's not like, pues de todos modos nomás hay dejarle los sábados.
Yeah.
Nah, güey.
No, it was crazy, yeah.
Yeah. No, y fíjate que a Ivan le tocó, pues, todo lo que es este estilo, right? Pero yo nomás duré, I think it was, what, like 6-7 months, ¿no, gordo?
Man, I don't
Because
even
that
remember.
was pre-escuela de rancho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was when estilo.
Oh, shit. I didn't know it was that little of a time, though.
Yeah, it was,
Cuzzy.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
¿So no duraste ni un año?
No, güey.
Can we talk about what happened with that? Or?
Fíjate que la onda era it was Hector and I, you know. No, not just us, right, you know, pero nos salimos de allá de estilo y eso, digo, de horóscopos.
Yeah.
Y and he was like, pues, ¿qué pedo? I'm like, güey, pues hay que seguirle con estilo, güey.
Y al igual, nomás
Con
para
huevos con
retractar.
chorizo, perdón.
Exacto,
Sí,
yeah.
con huevos con chorizo,
Ahí empezaron el huevos con chorizo project,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm like, look, bro, la neta, I don't think I'm gonna go back to with horóscopos. Because we took a break with horóscopos. I don't think I'm gonna go back to with horóscopos. I'm like, yo la neta, yo le voy a buscar, güey. Le voy a chingar, la neta. I was tired of
The road life.
Yeah, the road life, güey, la neta,
Yeah.
güey. bro, yo llegaba a Chicago, güey, and I was like, oh, shit, bro, like, Chicago's the shit, güey. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I wanted to stay in Chicago, güey, you know? So, I'm like, vamos a echarle, güey, con huevos con chorizo, güey. So then he's like, he was still kind of iffy también. Y luego empezó a caer más, jale más este rollo, and got a little bit more serious. And then he's like, no, ¿sabes qué? Pues let's go, you know, let's do it. I'm not gonna go back with horóscopos either. So then, le dimos allí, bro, y la neta, bro, cambió la idea, güey. Cambió el show, güey. Cambió el rollo, like,
From huevos to estilo, you mean?
Yeah, cuando, pues es que we changed the name because huevos con chorizo wasn't too professional, güey. I remember we were like, pues it's not too professional, like, así se rollo, ¿no? Ahí hablamos entre todos, you know.
Pura tosadera, la chingada.
So then that was the deal. I remember, I think Gonzalo suggested Estilo Especial or
Yeah, one of them.
something like that, yeah. So then, damn.
Yeah, I think Hector told me that that was his favorite song or some shit. Que Regulo played that, right?
Apenas había salido, yeah, something like that.
Algo así.
So then, haz de cuenta que le dimos, bro, y I was like, dang, you know what, pues como que cambió la idea, cambió el show. I'm like, era cuando también Roca estaba ahí. He was with Estilo. He was the manager. Yeah, remember? Roca, saludos, mi compa Roca.
Big
So then
shout.
he was like, you know what, I'm gonna get out. It was when he was working with you guys también.
Yeah.
With Aguacate. He's like, I'm gonna get out, this and that. We were just kind of talking. I'm like, you know what, bro, la neta, yo no ando gusto, güey. La neta, como que everything is badass, güey. Like, it hurts me and everything. Like, yo a Evan ahí lo conocí, güey. And desde que lo conocimos, bro, we clicked, bro.
Bro, that little era, bro,
Remember,
when you
G?
and Roca was it, man, that was the best fucking time of my music
güey.
career, bro. It was fucking it was a good time all the time. Roca would take care of business too all the time.
Yeah, güey, Roca was our manager, según edad. Ahí le echaba chingazos. Yeah, güey. So, I mean, you know how it was, because you know how también Roca is. He's fun, güey, you know?
Yeah, una chulada.
And it was badass, güey, like me and this guy were like the showman, güey, like with Estilo, like hacíamos, me seguía el rollo, yo le seguía el rollo y bailamos y la verga. I remember it was badass, güey, like la neta that's when I started smoking daily, güey, because this fucker, bro. That's when we started, because we would play every day and we would jam. Yo me acuerdo que tocábamos 2-3 horas, güey, y yo me cansaba, güey. Y agarré el rollo, one hour smoke, güey. No, haz de cuenta que, like, it was like back to one, güey. Like, I was relaxed. So it became like a routine, güey. Like, just smoke and jam, güey. Así empezó, güey.
The only thing is that you guys were doing it 7 days a week.
Simón, güey. Sí. Yeah, güey. So it was always, yo y güey siempre, we clicked, güey. Like, we were always together. Don Lencho, I would always ride with them. Y así, güey, you know?
Yeah.
So then, ya empezó, you know, it was badass, güey. We were jamming, estábamos trabajo. Era cuando Hector was talking to José Luis about, you know, signing with them y ese rollo.
Yeah.
Entonces ahí es donde yo dije, la neta, I'm like, man, you know what? Esto se va a levantar. I think it's better for me. Si no ando bien, si no ando gusto, I think it's just the right time to get out, and just to do my thing y ese pedo, you know?
Yeah.
So sí, yo nomás duré like, I remember my last month was like October, güey. So October y pues sí, like 10 months más o menos, güey. Yeah.
Pues ni el pinche año entonces. Well, those were fucking the best 10 months with Ivan.
Yeah, bro.
Got introduced. Yeah, I mean,
It was a different vibe, you know.
Yeah.
One guy makes a huge difference. Yeah, it was a big different vibe, man. After that, it got a little different. Y pues ahí tuvimos que seguirle. But yeah, I remember that when I was like, fuck, I can't believe this guy's gonna get out. I remember I was like, man, should I go with this motherfucker or what? He's the one I vibe with the strongest, you know?
Yeah, it got to that point, right, gordo?
Yeah, bro,
I think I even asked you. I'm like, look, bro, la neta, no es por desacomodarnos. There was some stuff going on y ese rollo. I'm like, ustedes saben qué show, like, you guys are more than welcome. Bueno, because I told you, and I think I told Rick, no?
Bricks? Okay.
I think I told Rick también, the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no es por desacomodar, no, güey, but we have a different vibe, güey, la neta.
Yeah.
It would be badass to continue, güey.
Y luego yo, like, I felt like I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Hector or Gonzalo.
Hell yeah, güey.
Like, they're the ones that put me on, like,
Yeah.
straight the fuck up. I wouldn't,
Yeah, güey.
I wouldn't have been there. So, a mí también se me hacía, like, I can't leave, you know?
Right.
Like, I wanted to. Like, I always want, like, you know what I mean? Con este güey me llevo bien, güey. When we always smoke together. Nobody else smoked with me in the band.
Right.
That's
I mean, back
major
then,
key,
That
you know
was the
what I mean?
vibe right
Yeah,
there,
fuck yeah.
yo.
It's a whole different vibe, güey.
Yeah.
Otro rollo, güey. Yeah, güey.
Pero yeah, por ese motivo, pero yeah, I was like, man, I can't do, you know, like
Yeah,
just
güey.
I just couldn't, güey.
Y qué bueno, güey. Qué bueno que no se hizo, güey.
Hey,
Fíjate,
but
güey.
can you exactly? Cause can you only imagine? Look at those little decisions that nobody fucking knows about till right now when they
Hell
hear
yeah.
this. Is like those are, and I call it little decisions, right? But they're not even little. But those decisions that, for example, that he made, said he could have easily fucking said, you know what, man, I'm gonna go with my vibe. Like, this is my vibe, and I'm gonna go with Robert.
Yeah.
And then can you imagine the? I mean, look at what happened because he didn't make that decisions. Now, if he would have, hubiera sido un desmadre. O sea,
That's it, yeah.
what would have happened? Like, all these years later, how would that story be different? You know?
Yeah, güey.
That's fucking nuts, way.
It's crazy, güey. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now that you put it that way, like, sí, güey. So, fíjate, güey, along the lines, ya dijo Ivan que no. I'm like, you know what? Chingón, güey, la neta. O sea, no pasa nada, güey. Yo lo voy a echar chingazos, güey. Pero I'm like, you know what? Pero one day, nigga, we're gonna fucking jam, güey. One day we're
I
gonna
told
be
you. I think
together.
I told you.
Yeah,
in
right?
5 years, güey. In 5 years, we'll get back together.
Yeah,
and we'll
güey.
jam out. We'll make a band.
Oh, fuck yeah, nigga. Boom, you know, así, güey.
Wow. And then there you go.
Y otra vez ahí yo me quería salir también y de pinche cotorreo que un cookout que les jam. And here we are again, all over again and shit.
Now, fucking.
Yeah, badass, güey.
How many years later has that been then? Fucking about 10 years, 11 years?
Pues ya la escuela ya tiene 10. Haz de cuenta que ya 11, 12, güey,
Yeah,
más o
por
menos.
ahí, yeah.
12 fucking years later and shit. Celebrating the 5th year today, way, on
Yes, bro.
420.
Yeah, it's
Yarderos
badass, güey. Hell
Verdes.
yeah.
No.
It's a blessing, güey. Fíjate que este güey, you know, he's one of my closest friends, güey. Y es badass, like, seeing cómo se lleva con su pops, güey. Que he's a musician, güey.
Yeah.
Y just Don Lencho, güey, que es así de rancho. Oh, his family, they're super badass, güey. Entonces, pues sí, güey, chingón, güey, la neta, güey. Yo a este güey lo veo como, like, a long time friend, you know?
Right.
When this whole situation with the Yarderos, que we had a little talk, I'm like, look, bro, the friendship, we can, the business, we can walk away, but the friendship, no, güey. I'm like, la neta, si le vamos a chingazos, you know, el negocio y en the friendship, you know, va a ser aparte, güey. Y así, güey.
Como debe que ser.
Badass, güey, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, well.
And that's what, fíjate que that's what, the whole smoking deal, güey, music and smoking and the connection, güey, es otro pedo, like, it's a different vibe, güey, así, o sea.
I know
está
that
chingón,
we,
güey.
I know that we
There's
just
passion,
laughed.
güey.
We just laughed about it a little bit, right? Like the vibe, the smokers. Like he said, oh, nobody really smoked with me back then. I mean, honestly, wait. Like, hence, look at this fucking room. I mean, they're partially here because they're fucking smokers, way. And it's a vibe, way. It's a connection. It's a linkage that you just fucking feel. Like, all of a sudden, like, if you show up to, I don't know, a fucking get together, and then you realize that your fucking whatever cousin, uncle, like, fucking smoking, like, fuck, I want to hang out with that fucking guy.
Yep.
You know, and it just becomes
Connect
that.
right
It's
away.
It's an instant connection,
cousin.
yeah.
I think that's what it was too with us. I mean, we were
Hell
fucking
yeah,
hanging out
güey.
and we'd fucking
It's
smoke
a big
and-
factor, bro, la neta, güey.
That is true, actually.
¿Qué onda, güey?
Compas. Yeah, that's what it was. That's
Bart,
what it was.
I hate putting my espalda to you,
No,
bro.
it's all good. It's all good.
But I can't go
Sí,
back
güey, ya te vas
anymore.
pa' acá,
I'm
güey.
too high to
Can't
move.
turn.
and shit. I need to put
I'm
more
right here.
weight
I'm
on.
good. I'm good.
But yeah, wait, the fucking smoking, I mean, that's actually a great way that you guys put it, you know, that it's a vibe that you guys felt right away and y que todavía está, güey.
Yep.
Ramon is a smoker? Nah, right?
He doesn't smoke, bro.
Oh, man, imagine that, man.
But
No, wait.
you're going to tell him the story?
You tell him, bro.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
You tell him.
Nah, I don't want to bust him out. Dile tú, güey.
Like,
No,
nah,
güey.
I don't want
Ya salió.
to
Mayor,
bust them
bro.
out.
Es el
Hey,
Ramon
but
es
is it
el...
safe?
busted
Is
him
it
out.
safe to fucking... I mean, what? Like, I don't want fucking you guys to go missing and shit.
No, esto ya de hace tiempo.
Tómele el pinche
Esta es
café.
otra vida, pero...
You, bro, you.
Casi
Check it out.
It's an old
I'm the
school
official
story,
roller,
good.
way. You tell the story, and I'm gonna roll
Cause I got one over here.
Ahora me
I got
toca a
one
mí,
ready.
güey.
a Palma Salazar. Cubanito.
Oh.
Nah, let me do this Palma Salazar.
Palma
Ok, pues,
Salazar.
diles, güey.
Nah, tú.
No, yo no lo voy a decir, güey.
No, güey.
Ya valió madre. Pues si no se puede, no se puede.
No, sí se puede, güey.
Ah, sí
Ahí-
se puede.
ahí te
Hay
metes
que
tú,
mandarle
güey.
un pinche
We'll cut it
texto
out.
ahorita. ¿Ya le dijeron aunque sea o no? No, pero ahí
Se va a
va.
enterar aquí. Güey. Saludos, Ramoncillo.
Mi compa Ramón.
Pues, San
No,
Diego.
güey. Mi compa Ramón, güey. Resulta, güey, un día que estábamos en que nos va contando. Y like, hey, yo allá en Michoacán.
Michoacano también, vale.
Vale.
Güey, yo allá en Michoacán, a esto nos dedicábamos, güey, a sembrar mois, güey.
Oh my God.
What? Yeah, güey. Eso se, como es de la sierra, güey.
Hey,
O sea, es
it's a way of living almost,
Simón,
right?
güey, ya.
Yeah,
Es
yeah.
como ellos, a
It's
eso se
a crop.
dedicaban, güey.
Yeah, it's a crop.
Se
Ahí
sostiene.
sale el dinero.
Sí, ese era el
That's what they have
sustento
to
de
do
la...
to make.
yeah.
Sí,
Sometimes
la
that's what they
necesidad, yeah.
naturally have to do to make money. You know. That's,
Yup.
But cool stories, ya te imaginas nosotros, you know, we're consumers over here. We buy shit, you know, from somebody.
Yeah.
Y
That
este
guy has
vato allá
10 acres.
Why not
cultivaba
be
y
him?
la llevaba que pinches
Fuck
burros que con costales. And it's
Yeah.
cool as fucking story, you know.
So, dice que sí, güey. Dice que ya cuando levantaban todo, bro, cargaban los burros y se subían para la sierra, güey.
Ah,
Y allá en la
huevo.
sierra, allá se juntaban ellos y otros growers de ahí del area a venderse the crop a los narcos, güey.
Vergas, al americano.
Whatever, dice que subían trocotas y ese rollo para allá para arriba, güey. Y es más, no había, se me hace que no había pavimento, güey. It was just like burros, güey.
Sí,
Ah,
right.
huevo.
Yeah, so ya se subían allá y allá la gente pues les compraba la merca, güey. Ya se bajaban con su feria, güey, y era el sustento para el año, güey.
Yeah, güey,
So
like
next,
fucking-
Yeah.
so next.
Like a scene
next
from Narcos
harvest.
and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Verga.
I'm like, man,
Well, it's
no,
real
¿qué pedo,
shit.
güey?
That's why it's in
Yeah, real
Narcos,
shit.
man. To me, Narcos was real as fuck, way. Like, o sea, from what I know of Mexico, I mean, it just all seemed so,
paints a good
so
picture.
right.
You like Narcos, guys? You Narcos fans?
Yeah.
The show? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot, yeah.
Perdón. Ahí viene the
I like
next one.
I like the detail, on, like por ejemplo el botas blancas que he wears mira Beltrán Leiva, he wears white boots.
Yeah.
Como like según como.
There's a lot of similarities, right? Some of the
Yeah,
things
güey.
they changed some names,
Yeah,
pero
yeah.
you kind of get it, yeah.
I like that little detail and shit. Wow.
¿Será cierto? ¿Quién sabe, right? But it's a cool ass fucking story.
Yeah,
So
to me,
yeah,
that's
so
what
that's
I
the story
said.
de Ramoncillo,
It
güey.
seems
Ramoncillo es
like
el
it
pinche
fits,
yardero
like
mayor.
it's
Y no,
right
fíjate
story.
que not too long ago, he sent us a picture, güey. He was maybe I don't know, bro, like
Man,
11, 12, güey. Morrito, güey. Y con las pinches plantonas right there, like behind
Verga.
güey, la pinche
Con un pinche
plantona,
cuerno ahí.
güey. Yeah, güey.
Pinche Ramón.
Hola,
hijo de la
pinche Ramón,
chingada.
cabrón, qué
yeah,
pedo,
bro.
Él es el
Crazy.
pinche Jungle Boys, güey.
Yo.
Él es el pinche
That's the
original
man.
de
Real
Jungle
Jungle
Boys.
Boy.
Yeah, güey, so that's the cool story de Ramoncillo, güey.
That's
Para la otra
fucking
que se venga Ramoncillo, güey. so
Sí,
he
güey.
can tell
Que
you
la
the story.
cuente, que la cuente él
El
bien,
mismo, ¿verdad? Ah, bueno.
Yeah, güey. That's crazy. That's interesting. Pero pues sometimes, bueno, en unas partes es todo lo que se puede hacer, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Allá en México, güey, es de that or pélate para otro lado or you know what I mean? Así ese rollo y para ellos es normal, güey.
And it's a decent, I mean, it's a good paid living, I think, if you have...
No crees, güey.
No?
I mean, I don't know exactly cuánto da, pero pues obviamente
it's cheap.
si con eso se mantenía for the rest of the year, I mean, I don't know, güey.
¿Quién sabe?
Dicen que pues es cheaper when you buy pues de ahí, güey.
Yeah. The price
Yeah.
gains as it comes.
Here's my,
the middleman is
a little bit
Yeah.
from left field from the story, pero nomás siempre que I also, the couple times that I've, for whatever reason, they'll mention, hey, how do you do it, singing with smoking, and I always fucking refer to Ivan, way, and I wanted to ask him, like, ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué le haces a la pinche garganta para fumar tanto y escucharte tan fuerte a la chingada?
Nah, la neta, I don't
Bro,
know.
like
It's
your
weird.
fucking voice doesn't fucking bend for shit.
Nah, but I think because I don't do it as often anymore.
I mean, but you were
But-
doing it often though before, no?
Before, yeah. Pues before, sí. I mean, sí me cansaba, pero no sé, bro. Maybe just from smoking. I've been smoking
For a while
cigarettes
now?
since I was a kid, yeah. Since I was like 14, I've been smoking
14.
cigarettes. So maybe that, I don't know. Like when we would go record, bro, también con Chuyito.
Yeah.
Chuyito Ortiz, we would go record and he'd be like, after like 2-3 takes, like, hey, go have a cigarette, bro, and chill out. I'll go have a cigarette, come back, y más relax, y todo el pedo,
Yeah.
que me acomodaba. Y él me decía lo mismo, like, it's fucking weird, like, you're one of the guys that you have to go have a cigarette, y como que te acomoda and shit.
Es como, hay unos que dicen que they have to have a drink, you know?
Right.
It kind of mellows them out or gets them in some sort of ambience
A
or
vibe,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, güey. Mucha gente dice que para tomar, que para un tequila, para la garganta
Yeah.
y ese rollo. Pero no, la neta, lo que ayuda es it relaxes you. And it's that's what happens with this guy. This guy say he smokes and then boom, he relaxes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can have a lot to do with it. But yeah, man, siempre que te escucho, I'm like, no mames, pinche no le hace nada al cigarro. Nada, güey, nada. I gotta fucking be like, all right, well, I'm gonna sing on Saturday, so my last joint has to be on Thursday by 5 p.m. and shit.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask you, compa.
And
Like,
that's
I know
only-
you used to stop, right? When you had to sing, you would stop a few days.
See, because
you know?
you were, this guy was able, bro, to like let's just say, un ejemplo, Estilo had 4 hours, and they had 2 hours, and then 2 hours. Like, he was able to smoke in each fucking break, bro, and fucking come back and like nothing. What I would do was I had to wait till the last gig of the weekend. So like if I had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, like my last joint was really Thursday, and then I wouldn't smoke till Sunday night. And my last gig, I couldn't smoke in between days. Like, it was just too much for me to do and shit. Nah, pinche compa.
Yeah, güey, no sé qué. I don't know.
Tocaba una pinche
Now that I'm
pol-
singing, güey,
smoking
it's
and
like,
singing.
fuck, güey, no
Tocaba
mames,
una
güey,
pinche
ta-
polka y él se iba a chingar su
Hell
pinche
yeah.
hitter.
Así le haces tú, güey, bro.
Ya ves.
Y le hizo play,
There you go.
güey,
It's not-
Yarderos.
it's not even bullshit.
Ahí estamos, güey, taca, 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 güey. Y este güey acá chingando su pinche cigarro.
Oh,
güey.
yeah.
I need my cigarette break 30 minutes in.
The union break, yeah.
I love that's why I like the Yardas, bro. We fucking sit outside. I'm
Oh, that's true.
madre,
You're
no
just,
cigarro,
just
güey.
light one up.
Yeah, güey, descarado. Pinche vicio.
Yeah,
But
güey.
yeah,
but-
well, that's maybe I don't know. Maybe because I didn't start singing till I was late, and I don't do it too often. That it doesn't really fuck with me. I don't know, bro. La neta.
Y ahorita que te veo el hoodie, I also had seen that you guys, as Yarderos Verdes, is getting also into doing more of a merch thing, right, compa? And I think it's a great idea because it's, first of all, it's a fucking great name. You know, you guys were early on it. And the other thing is that now it's like it's culture, and if it's not even culture yet, it's gonna be culture way. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
gonna be
headed that way.
Yeah, because I know both of you guys. For the listeners that don't know, these guys are avid smokers.
Habitual.
Yeah, hence the 420 fucking special with these guys. Pero I mean,
It's 420 every day for us.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Just another day. Yeah.
Yeah, ese pedo ya se acabó, ¿verdad? I mean, I know, like, Jose, is this your first 420 ever or second? Yeah, so these guys, para ellos todavía están celebrando, güey.
And
como-
Nah, but you know
they
what?
were excited though. Look at their faces. All,
they're-
all of them.
Sí le digo a
They're-
Robert, bro, like, la neta, like, no por mamón, but I feel like it's a little holiday today. Like, I've been smoking all day.
go,
bro.
He texts us. He
What
texts
a
us.
pinche excusa nomás, bro.
He texts us. He's like, "Are you guys ready to celebrate?"
I know.
Happy birthday, Carlos.
I know. Thank you, guys.
No, pero la neta, güey, fíjate que no es por ser machero o nada, pero
I'm a jerk.
we have to
I'm a
celebrate it, bro. We
jerk.
have to celebrate it because it's for us creatives, way. It's a really cool factor and just is. It's part of us, way. La neta.
I like the way you put that.
We've been smoking from day one, man.
I like the way you put that, cuzzy. For us
¿Verdad?
creatives. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, bro. Every creative should just smoke, way. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck what.
Yeah,
sure.
bro, it
And I
multiplies
think-
the art, yeah.
¿Verdad, güey?
You guys believe in that theory?
Yeah, but I mean, just
Yeah.
even just listening to the music, how much better does music sound when you fucking when you smoke?
When you buy it.
It's like
No
when
joke.
you eat, same shit.
Everything
Multiplies,
tastes
it makes
better
it
and
better.
shit.
It makes a good gooder.
Hell yeah. I like that. I like that shit.
Makes the gooder.
Hey, but with all the years of
Copyright
doing
that.
it doesn't feel like it lacks a little bit of that gooder with time.
They're gonna put that on a shirt. That shit's going on a shirt for sure.
Hey. Bart already fucking throwing out the ideas.
Hey, well, I just want my part. That's
Always, nigga.
You can find that at the Yarderos.
There you go. You're too late at the
Coming
Yarderos.com,
soon.
bro.
It's already out there.
It'll be up tomorrow.
Right,
Just
Robert.
don't play.
Jessica, put it on.
We make your gooder.
Hell yeah.
Hey, too bad. Yeah, fuck, they got it.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, you guys
Bro,
are
what
back
was your question,
You guys were back into the I was saying that you guys were back into the whole merch deal way that I thought it was good because of the cultural, the generation way.
Yeah,
I mean,
bro.
I know we're gonna go a couple of ways porque it ties in, it ties in with the generation de ahorita.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you, and I'm gonna go off the merch a little bit, but how do you guys feel as fucking big smokers and always been as dumb as it sounds to some people, like when I say like a passionate smoker, but you guys know what I mean. Like, it's not like you guys were hiding it ever and shit. And I mean it in a way like, how do you guys feel now with the generation that is coming about? Que les gusta este pedo de fumar así? Is it the same vibe? Like, do you guys feel the same vibe off the new generation that are very much into the whole weed scene?
Lo tumbado.
And we might be a little
tumbado.
late, right? Because the hippies were fucking smoking it since then.
Right.
But we're
It's
talking
been
about our
everybody's been
people.
smoking
It's
it
been around.
forever.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But like, as far as me, since after, like, right after high school, I really didn't hide it. My parents knew I smoked and I like to smoke. I never really liked to drink and get out of control, but I liked it, bro. I didn't want to hide it from nobody. And I'm glad it's legal, bro. And as far as the generation now, I think it's cool. I think it's better, bro. I think it's a better alternative to drinking. A lot better. Especially
sure.
like drinking, driving, and shit like that.
Yeah, the
Snap,
snappers.
snap,
He got
snap,
the
snap.
snappers.
That's a
Good.
snapper.
That was a
But yeah,
snapper.
bro. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a lot more mellow and a lot more controllable
yeah.
than alcohol.
Yeah. Cuzzy?
We couldn't wait for it to be
Do you
legal.
remember that?
Remember?
Shit.
So excited, bro.
See, that was something to celebrate, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
And even when it starts getting legalized in other states, that's even, more to celebrate, right? I keep telling everybody, by the time fucking, I don't know, fucking upcoming babies fucking 18 years old, you're going to be able to be like, hey, go get me a fucking little quad at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yeah, güey.
Yeah,
Walgreens.
they only have the
Yeah.
Panama Red.
Fíjate,
Right,
güey.
Bell?
Ya, güey. Fíjate where cannabis has gotten, bro. Look at Justin Bieber with peaches, güey. I get my weed from California. Like, it's mainstream
Yeah,
radio.
it's culture,
you know what I mean? Like, antes, no mames, güey, que digan algo así de, especially I see it like more like, well, Justin Bieber, güey, tanto morrillo, and what's the example he's setting, güey, and just Justin Bieber talking about.
I think that's the older mentality, though, right? That's how they looked at because they look down on it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think it's the same anymore.
No,
Well,
pues
from here on out.
no, sí, güey. Fíjate, es a lo que me refiero de eso de song, güey. It's
Yeah.
like mainstream, like, I think it's like number one right now. Y lo que falta y ese rollo, güey. O sea, ya a donde ha llegado.
Y son varias, right? Like, it's all over all the
Sí,
songs,
güey.
right?
Yeah.
Commercials, you hear it on the radio now, billboards.
You remember when we went to Colorado, cuz like,
Oh, yeah.
it was weed everywhere. I remember it was like one of the not the first states, right, but one of the first states.
It was one of the first
It was,
ones.
yeah, right?
yeah.
Maybe, yeah,
If
yeah,
not
yeah.
the
No, sí,
first,
güey.
I think.
There was bud everywhere, like everywhere, like the gas stations, like just
We
everywhere.
were tripped
right?
out. Remember that you're like, oh, I downloaded this fucking app. It's called Weed Maps. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And then you busted out there's all these fucking red dots everywhere, güey.
Yeah.
And it told you where all the dispensaries were at.
And it was
You know,
weird,
bien
right?
asustado a la verga. Hey,
Yeah,
pues,
right?
5 pounds. Oh, shit.
Es que así nos tenían, bro. Uno se tenía que esconder y la chingada.
We were at the mall, fucking in the park. Let's go away. You go behind the fucking tree, bro.
Yeah.
We're in a public park, nigga,
Alright,
outside.
you go first.
Yeah. No mames, güey.
¿Sí era?
Hasta
Otro
las
pedo.
montañas teníamos miedo que los pinches leones olieran esa putada, güey.
Yeah, bro. Y fíjate ya. It was weird, güey. It was like, what the fuck?
But now everything's
Y ahora,
different,
ya es así, aquí, güey. No, it's not that out there, but But badass.
Pues ahora sí, I'm gonna push you back to the merch part, bro. Finally.
Yes.
Sorry, bro. I took you out of it
I
twice,
know.
but you guys are pushing that more, I see, ¿verdad? Am I right on that?
Yeah, Simón, we just opened up the store a couple months ago. Y la neta, we've been trying it, we've been testing y ese rollo. Pero ahí está, bro, ahí está, los yarderosverdes.com. We should, we're gonna be posting almost more, like summer stuff. We have a couple ideas, bro, with the whole bud deal, güey. Hopefully we can kind of más o menos establish the website y ese rollo and just kind of the whole brand deal.
Yeah.
Y ya para cuando salga ese rollo de some little products and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, obviamente, you know,
Spit it out, cuz.
something.
No se asusta la chica.
He's
Today,
scared.
Junior.
The suspense is killing me, cuz.
Sí, no, güey, no, pues ahí está, something we're
Jungle
building, bro,
Boys.
something we're pues le estamos echando ganillas, bro, you know, to go along with the, and going along with you had kind of mentioned it earlier, like the whole logo deal, era lo que más o menos, you know, le tiramos, you know, también I think it's fucking Fry, como siempre, güey, se jala, güey, you know,
Shout out Fry the guy.
Yeah, compa Fry, entonces,
Fry the guy
the logo,
designs.
and we loved it, bro. We put it on hats, we put it on, you know, así, ese rollo, and a lot of people like it, bro, and y sí, güey, like the name, pues, it's like, los Yarderos Verdes, you know, so that is pretty cool, bro, y a ver qué sigue saliendo, bro.
A ver qué sale. We're testing just the merch. A ver qué pedo, you know, trying to work out the website and see how everything goes. But we have a couple ideas to try and get some shit out there to tie into it, you know, the culture. I mean, we lived it. We grew up with it.
Fuck yeah.
Güey.
You know what I mean? Why not try to make something out of it?
Yeah.
You know, if we know the culture since we were young and we're consumers, so, you know. A ver si podemos sacar algo allí just kind of interesting to put on the website. So
Fuck
stay
yeah.
tuned. A ver qué pedo.
Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah.
Cuzzy, before we go any deeper on the music part, I am going to go fucking on a different topic. Only porque se está prestando el tiempo, güey, de lo que la gente aquí is going on in Chicago. And especially because you're from Little Village, Cuzzy. I want to see if you don't mind sharing your opinion. And Ivan, and even my compa Bart, even though he's from this white suburbia, or just the suburbs.
Dang,
White
cuz, bro.
suburbia.
I hope
There's
you
nothing but paisas.
Yeah, güey, I kind of want to see what you think. Igual, si no quieres opinar, porque pues ya ves que ahorita hoy en día, you know, your cancel culture y la chingada, ¿verdad? Pero cómo se siente de lo que está pasando con the shooting y luego de repente I'm from Little Village too, so it's not. It feels weird to say the shooting from Little Village because it happens like on a daily, right? But
And
on this particular one, this Adam Toledo one.
You want to go first, Ivan?
Yeah, if you want, yeah. How do I feel about it? I mean, it's fucked up. It's sad. First of all, I feel like it was a clean shoot. They were out there. Según, pues uno no sabe, ¿verdad? Pero lo que dicen ahí, según uno sabe a lo que se mete, bro. You know, and it sucks that the kid was 13. Misguided kid, right? But as far as how I feel about the shoot, I think it was a clean shoot. Officers are out there risking their lives, and somebody out there with a gun shooting. Según apparently right before that, they're responding to shots fired.
Yeah.
Pienso que está cabrón. You know? It sucks, but that's how I feel about it. I think like the whole race card and this whole playing to the media shit, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool that they play the race card a lot on that. Especially on that case.
Yeah.
Yeah, güey.
I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it.
Yeah, güey, está cabrón, güey. Fíjate, man. Oh, let me finish this. Palmas al azar.
Like, I don't think race had anything to do with that, do you?
Yeah,
No.
no. El vato que, the cop que era white or...
I think he's white. Yeah.
Was he? I don't even know.
I believe so.
Yeah.
And then he had a couple of, I think I read something like he had a couple of like 2 or 3 little citations on himself because of, I don't know exactly what.
Oh,
Pero
no way. So
they had already checked him within
he
the
was
department.
troubled.
Yeah, he was troubled.
So he had other, like, prior
Yeah,
situations.
like complaints and shit or
Okay.
whatever they're called. Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, so that's not good. But I mean, what do you think, Babar? While while Primo finishes,
Yeah, no, well, you know what? I
Yeah.
think
Damn.
that he only shot one time has a lot. Says a lot.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if it would have been like a race thing, he probably would have shot a couple times, you know, if that's what it is, you know, but
Yeah.
it was one time. I feel from I watched the video twice that he realized he kind of messed up, you know. He shot one time and he's like, fuck. He's like, you know, and it sucks. It's fucking
It
13-year-old kid. It's fucked up. I kind of feel, hey, he grew up into that, you know, where he lives. The way I see the pictures and shit, it's like, I mean, he was a gangbanger, you know.
Yeah.
It sucks,
He's
you
out
know.
there that
It
late.
sucks.
Yeah, está cabrón.
You can't say that he wasn't out there doing what he
I
was
think
doing,
the biggest
you know.
thing is that he was 13.
Yeah,
You know,
but
what hits the hardest,
that's
you
the
know?
sad part about it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, he's a 13-year-old kid.
Maybe if he was older, you could say, pues ya sabe lo que se está metiendo y todo ese
Yeah.
pinche pedo. But the fact that he was 13, pues está cabrón, you know? Like,
very
what do
easily.
you blame? You can't really blame anybody, you know?
Yeah.
Looking at it from the officer's side, pues está, you know, está cabrón, güey.
Well, the whole story with that is that they had just done a shooting, no?
Yeah.
Like on the other block. There's a video of it.
Something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of fucked up. Me and Fry were talking just earlier before we got on here, and he made a good point, man. It's like,
Put on mine, yeah.
shit, I kind of just forgot what I was saying.
Fry, you were saying Fry.
Fry.
We were talking with Fry earlier.
That, God damn, no, I lost my train of thought for sure.
No?
What did fucking Fry tell me? God damn.
420, man. 420.
Pay bags of
Stop
beans,
passing.
come on.
First one down.
Nah,
First one down.
Yeah, and then I'm being kind
cause
off and shit. Go ahead, Robbie.
You were talking to Fry.
I know what I was saying, but I forgot. Yeah, I know what I was saying.
What's up with
But I
you, cousin?
forgot.
Damn, cuzzy, that fucking question
Damn.
kind of dampened the mood in here and shit.
But you know what? My boy
It had to
Bart
be
just
said.
went a little brain fart.
No,
Pero,
that's
you know what?
it was.
I wanted to bring it up because por lo mismo, güey. Porque al fin del día, I do feel like you two guys in particular, in my opinion, are public figures, way. O sea, I'm always gonna repeat it to the people that I think are someone in the music scene, even if it's locally, way. Like I know there might be somebody that's gonna listen to this, and I bring it up because I want them to get your perspective on it, and coming out of where you guys grew up, at the age that we are, us four up here on the mics are now, we do see it differently, way.
Yeah.
And I do want to get your
Yes.
perspective on it, like. You know, on what you guys feel, porque ahorita, you know, you say one thing and, you know, people are mad, you say another thing and the other people are
someone's
mad.
always gonna be mad anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Guzzy?
I remember what I was going to say. Wait.
Oh,
Hey, no. For real. My bad, cousin.
No, go, Bart.
Why not be
You're gonna
mad
forget.
why not be mad at the guy that gave him the gun, you know? Because the other guy's the one that shot. That's what they said. The other guy was the one that shot
Se la
and gave
pasó
the
él.
kid the gun. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Give the kid the gun. You know, he's not gonna get charged as an adult. He's a kid, you know. And at the end of the day, that's what he was, bro.
Too, right?
A kid.
yeah, they bonded him out, bro. Like
A kid, and the kid got scared and took out the gun and tried to throw it, and the cop shot him, you know. And
Yeah,
that's the sad part of it. Want to be mad at that guy, you know,
it sucks, man.
the guy
was
that gave him
fucking
the
nuts.
gun.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cuzzy.
Damn, bro.
Tell me what you got.
That's está feo, güey. Mira, bro, yo la neta, my point of view, güey, my stupid point of view, bro,
Cuzzy always says that. Don't say that. It's not stupid. Cuzzy.
no, es que, mira, fíjate que, ¿qué hace el morro, güey, a las 2:30 de la noche, güey? That's the initial
that's
problem, bro. It's not
that's
the
absolutely-
cop, it's not this, it's not that, güey.
That's absolutely
What is he
right.
doing out there,
Yeah,
bro,
that's
with a
absolutely
gun,
right.
shooting at people?
Yeah.
That's where no está bien, güey.
Primo, ¿qué es esto?
Gotta change that.
Son palmas al azar, casi.
Yeah, that'll be sad.
Shit, that if he say.
It's a tough one, Cuzzy, right?
It's a tough one, güey. It sucks, güey. It sucks, por lo del Chota, la neta, mucha gente, bro. Y ¿sabes qué es lo que duele más, güey? De que la gente anda ahí peleando, que, you know, just bashing cops and, you know, it's the
Yeah,
cops'
yeah,
fault, the race car, muy saben, güey. You know, like, that's where it sucks, güey. That's where it
Se
gets
hace más
nasty, güey.
desmadre, ya. No se
Yeah,
arregla
güey.
nada, no soluciona nada.
The riots, güey. Didn't they start, like, rioting in Little Village? No, man.
I kind of like the way Ivan put it. Like when you start siding with the media, way ya valió verga. O sea,
Sí.
Sí.
you're,
Sí, cierto.
you're adding wood to the fire in a way. When you're
Yeah, I mean, you can't. In my opinion, you should be able to make up your own mind. Don't pay attention to anybody else's opinion just because they're on TV. Like you can't take it for facts either. You know,
Yeah.
everybody has a boss up there, and they're not really saying what they want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say learn to make up your own mind. You know, look at the arguments, look at both sides, and it might take a little bit, but you'll get the hang of what's really going on, type of shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
I agree with. At the end of the day, I just think that even this tragedy happened, I guess you could say. The way they're going about it, pues cada quien is gonna do it a su conveniencia, aunque se escuche mal, like porque al fin del día, you know, you're gonna have both sides, and there's never gonna be an agreement to who was right and wrong in their own perspective, right? But at the end of the day, I think that they should take advantage of that, of that happening, to hit the root to all this shit.
The issue.
Yeah, the root to all of this with the you know, the unbalanced the poverty in like Little Village and back of the yards and acá pa'l sur, you know, I think that they have to really fucking analyze that, like, you know, because there is millions coming through, so we have to check the alderman, and I know it gets into politics, so the root is fucking rooted in there. I mean, it's otro pedo.
Yeah.
But they do have to take advantage of shit like this, to expose that way, to expose that more, and to, you know, another route is the single mothers. I mean, there's a statistic about like you know, how if the dad's not around, like in this guy's particular case, I think they were separated. So in this matter, way there's got to be more things there, y pues, there's got to be accountability on the parents, way. O sea, 13 está cabrón, güey.
Sí, güey. Yeah. Ahora que dicen que I didn't know that the other guy it was the one with the gun, and he passed it on to him. Like, pues sí, güey, está bien cabrón, güey. Like, ese show, güey. It sucks, bro. It sucks.
Está más cabrón. Well,
Sí,
that was
güey.
my fucking left field question, cousin. Just because I wanted to hear you guys.
That's a great,
where you guys were standing on that.
Yeah.
Y pues, tomo, güey, pues igual, güey. You guys, you know, my respects to you guys, and I'm sure people are gonna, you know, they want to hear how you guys think, güey. And I wanted to bring that on. I'm also gonna move it on, bro. Nomás para adelantarle con lo de Yarderos Verdes again, I kind of just want to ask you also, like, is there anything that you guys are doing coming up for the season? I know, obviously, last year the pandemic chingó a todos, güey, pero this year, anything that you guys have anything in mind in the upcoming future, shit like that?
As far as projects and shit, I don't think we thought about anything yet. We just did that little homecoming event last year in October.
Yes, sir.
That was during the pandemic, no?
That was at the end, yeah?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, but I mean, that's the last thing we've done. And as far as that, I mean, we haven't really talked about anything, right, Rob? We've been kind of just working on the store and kind of winging it.
Yeah.
Pero como que si hace falta at least a little jam session or put down another little playlist or something. Bangers.com.
Hell yeah. Fíjate que we haven't been doing much, bro, pero pues ya está empezando la temporada y ese rollo, bro. Entonces ya sí hace falta compa Flex from Vision. He's been hitting us up. He's like, hey, what's up? Let's record, let's do something. Nomás que no ha habido chancilla, güey, the whole deal. These guys have been working. Ramosillo también, he's been.
Ya estamos grandes nosotros.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing the whole, like, literally like a Yardero season thing, right? Like you guys started at a certain time and then ended at a certain time in the year, or como está el
Simón,
pedo?
yeah.
that?
Well, usually these guys, these guys are the ones that take their, you know, they want to take the breaks, during the winter, you know. Haz de cuenta que the season, güey.
Yeah.
Sí agarramos como 2-3 años, bro? Que se acababa, you know, these guys were saying, hey, pues ya let's stop November, you know, type of thing, or October.
Yeah.
Y
Right
boom.
after Christmas, y así nos íbamos hasta mayo, güey.
Yeah.
Yarderos for real.
Till
Like Memorial
420
Day
que agarramos,
Yeah.
yeah. Till about, you know, mid-April.
Yeah.
We started jamming again. Oh, yeah.
Nah, bro, pues al fin del día, I just want to fucking thank you guys for coming through. My compa Bart, ¿cómo vio el pinche pedo? ¿Cómo está viendo?
Oh, man.
¿Cómo anda? ¿Si anda
Andamos,
relajado
yeah,
o no?
Shit, hell yeah. What are we smoking right here, compa?
I don't know
What do you
what
call
the
this?
fuck that
No,
is.
what do you call a cigar?
Oh, Palma Salazar.
Palma Salazar.
That's the Florida
hitting
Sunday.
right now.
That was not bad.
No, pues
Florida
chingón,
Sunday.
compa.
Ya dio la
I
vuelta.
mean,
Those are slow burning, bro.
They are slowers.
it was a good session.
Had a little fucking brain fart, my compa Bart today.
A little one.
It's all
That's
good,
cool,
though.
bro.
It's fucking
Se acordó.
420.
That's the
fucking
important part.
420. Why not?
Yeah. Se acordó. Yo no me acuerdo.
Yeah.
A mí. Me pierdo la verga. Ya valió madre. Anything you got to say here at the end here?
Shit, compa. It was a good session. Like I said, man. It's I had never met compa Ivan right here, but it's badass. I know. I remember seeing the Estilo back then, and
Oh, really?
fuck, they were hot. They were jamming for sure.
Hell yeah.
The whole Yarderos thing. I've seen them, the videos and shit. They're fucking badass. So I'm excited to catch them because I've never seen them live. So check that out this year.
We're gonna
A
have-
huevo viene.
No sabes lo que
Se
se
tiene
pierde.
que
¿verdad?
hacer.
Yeah, no.
You
Se
didn't know.
tiene que hacer.
On the Tulaloach, right?
Shit.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
No, pues a la orden, mi compa, Bart, la neta, casi,
Yeah, bring
we
you out to
play
A-Town for
we
sure.
play for, like, fucking 5-star clients nomás, güey.
Shit.
Puro camarada, güey.
Missed it by a half
Puro
a star.
family, güey. Family y compas, güey. De tanto. The other day, some chick was like, "You guys remind me of merenderos." I was like, "Órale."
Yeah,
güey?
yeah.
Le dijeron at a gig. Y así, güey, like just friends y family, you know, más conocidos, y pues ya, ahí estamos al orden casi cuando quiera un
For sure.
Una pinche privadía.
Una
So I did qualify. 5-star. I was thinking I missed by like a half a star or something.
Ay, cuando quiera un fin de semana ahí.
Yeah,
pinche
yeah.
Bart, de
Mínimo,
los
¿verdad?
suyos.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bro, well, I wanted to thank you, bro. I wanted to thank you, both of you, cuz
For
ya
sure.
sabe que,
Oh, yeah.
como I had explained, when I told Cuzzy Robbie, he's like, nah, pero nah, ni madres. Like, I hope that you're one of our consistent fucking that stop by. Y pues, it's almost open invitation, you know, también
All the
para
time.
el compa Ivan.
For sure.
For
Thank you, guys.
But I know that I know you got a tight schedule, bro. So I wanted to thank you for stopping by today, 420,
Nah,
special
bro.
day.
Badass, man. Thanks a lot, man.
Happy anniversary, bro, to you guys, bro. Happy 5th year.
Thank you. Yeah.
Que sean muchos más, güey, al chile,
Oh,
güey.
yeah, thank you. No, thanks a lot, man. It was
for
a
sure.
pleasure.
Goodbye.
Compa Bart, bro. Nice to
Yeah,
meet you guys.
for sure,
The
guys.
snapping crew.
Hell
Chido,
yeah.
güey.
La
Badass.
pinche clecona, look at that.
Salud,
shit.
It was
Hello.
badass. My first podcast, you guys popped my cherry right
What you
there.
think, bro? It was good or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. Ay, yo, pues,
Ahí le tocamos un poquito de todo.
Fuck yeah.
Y pues para la otra echamos más.
Hey, bro, hopefully we get a Estilo Especial in here, bro.
Oh
That'd be
my
cool.
God. If you guys can make it
Yeah,
happen,
compa
let me
Hector.
know.
Ah,
Hopefully
Hector,
venga
güey.
Ramosillo para que les cuente
On the
de
guapa.
el
Hector,
Yardero.
¿por qué no
wanted
quieres
to.
Hector, bro? Dime, bro. ¿Por qué no?
Nah,
Hector,
I-
¿por qué
Nice,
no
nice.
quieres?
It's scheduling, güey,
what's up?
scheduling.
I know
You
he's
how it
got
is,
one of the early jobs too, bro. Compa Ivan.
También,
sí.
Yeah.
But you know what? He lives in the neighborhood too now, so we're
Now
gonna have
he
to go
does,
drag his
bro.
ass over here one of these days.
Now he lives
Hey,
right
you guys
here.
should be like,
Ya no
hey,
tiene
okay, there's a
excusa.
gig.
Yeah, let's book him for a gig.
A gig. Échanos la mano, güey, échanos la mano.
Así.
güey. Yeah, oye. You'll be here. Así es, así sí. He'll be here.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I fucking want to bring Hector and Gonzalo, way. I think those guys got a great
Hey,
fucking
guys.
And fly wig.
And Fly,
wig.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fly and Nacho wanted to come together, so I'm gonna have them eventually. on here,
Remember
too.
when Fly was going to join Aztecas?
Was he?
Something like that, no?
I know he was hanging out with us a lot. Where
He would hang out
yeah.
with us a lot.
Yeah. But
Sí,
I wasn't
güey.
sure if he was. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have them on too. So well, thank you, bro. Thank you for being here, Ivan, Primo Robbie. Hey, for everybody, they can find you guys on the social medias. Correct.
Oh, yes. Los Yarderos Verdes. Facebook, Instagram, Yarderos.com. Check out the merch. Check out
Hell
the
yeah.
stuff.
Snapchat, iTunes,
Hell
Spotify.
yeah.
todo ese pedo.
Yes. Snappy.
Todo el pedo.
Well, I want to say thanks, cause you know, bro, I'm part of the fam. Es la misma empresa, dicen acá los güeyes.
A huevo.
So fucking hopefully you get to jam out again soon.
Yeah, ya hacen faltan esos pinches sessions.
Yeah,
But thank you, bro, con Puros Compas podcast, another episode. To my guys from the smoking section, saludos. It was a good 420, I must
For
admit.
sure.
Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, con Puros Compas podcast.
Subscribe, like.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel
All
y
that.
Instagram. Para el special guest, Bedokes.
Jambalaya.
All good.
Yes.
All good. Ahí estamos, viejones.
Huequillo.
La pura positiva.
Yes, sir.
Ding dong, ding